Alright, so I was wondering about this the other night, like actually a week ago, while on a chatting on a stream. Which fragrances or perfumes would I consider or think are most overrated and overhyped? So, yeah, what does it mean to be overhyped or overrated? Means that this fragrance has, for some reason, been gotten very much exposure. It has sold a lot without being that good, without it being justified, and it is very popular. I mean, in my opinion, this is very subjective, of course, but in my opinion, what are the most overrated and overhyped fragrances that have sold the best? Alright, so of course, most of these are designer fragrances, but there are a couple of niche ones as well. Right, at number 5, I would put Dylan Blue by Versace. So, this one, with this fragrance, without being particularly bad, it just doesn't have anything special about it. It doesn't have that much character either. It is overly strong, I think. Yes, that's the main problem about it. But it also just smells rather boring, and kind of like a detergent, as somebody would have put it, something like that. Yeah, Dylan Blue is simply a safe blind buy, I guess. But for people who are just getting started with fragrances and don't know that much about them, and just want to get started, their trip to explore this world. And so, yeah, for those people, I guess this is a reasonable purchase. And also, it's not expensive, really. It's one of the most, how to say, affordable on this list. All right, as well as my next pick at number 4, I believe, is this one I don't have anymore. I used to have it, but I kind of this is also was one of my first purchases. I had bought its flanker first, and I really enjoyed it. Wore it for about a year, but then I bought this for some reason. I don't really know myself, and yeah, I like the bottle as well as the flanker. They both have beautiful bottles. This one is also by Versace. It's called Eros, the original. It has gotten a ton of just a ton of hype on YouTube. I mean, I have seen it on many top lists, and way too many, really. And how so many influencers can think or feel that this is a very good fragrance, I really don't know. Because to me, it just is very like, not good at all. Not good at all. It's too sour, sweet. That combination I hate. For instance, it's got this green apple, but at the same time, they put mint in it, which is a big mistake. To I think personally, it was a big mistake because while and the way they did it, also maybe somebody who is a really great, master perfumer could pull it off, but these whoever made this perfume, I don't know who it was. I don't know. It really made it really kind of sour and just sour, sweet, piney. This smell that you don't want on you. You like maybe to feel it sometimes, like when you are in the woods or something. The pine, and stuff like that. But yeah, Eros, the original is just very like overrated, overhyped. And Eros Flame, the flanker I was talking about, is way better, way better. That's my opinion, of course. And I think many others, I mean, who are serious like fragrance lovers will agree with me and have agreed with me on this as well. Yeah, all right. At number three, we got this baby here, the first niche one, Roja Elysium. Yeah. Now, when I bought this, I first tested it on my skin. I thought it smelled nice, but I don't really know how it could, because yeah, maybe on the skin it smells a little better, and it is not like something that will completely turn you off, but it isn't for me. It still isn't something that I really would enjoy wearing because of this kind of green, sharp green metallic note. Very synthetic that it has. It is supposed to be like an aquatic summery fragrance. And yeah, it kind of feels like it, but still, I mean, I would rather go for something like Bulgari, Aqua, any version than this, definitely. This has also, like many other Roja phrases, way too many notes. And that's something that is, not that doesn't work, on this one anyway. He has pulled it off on other fragrances with other fragrances, but not with Elysium. I haven't tried the flanker that came out this year. Oh, Elysium, I believe that the name was, but I hear that it is quite different. It smells quite different than the original, so maybe I would like it. So who knows? Maybe not. But anyway, this is on the list because it has also gotten a lot of hype on YouTube. And yeah, a lot of people put it on their personal favorite top 10 and whatnot. And yeah, just not something that I like. And now, number two and number one, I'm a little torn between. But well, all right. I think still, this is the cologne because I don't have the original version of it. But anyway, I just had to have something to show. But they are still similar. It's just that this is a little lighter and all that, little fluffier. Aventus. This is the cologne version, right? All right. Aventus. Aventus is not bad like, neither of these that I mentioned, except maybe Eros, I would call bad for, in my opinion. But neither of these are really bad. I mean, yet that I talked about. But the thing with it, with the price it comes at, and all that incredible hype that it's gotten, you expect something better, right? That's simple as that. So it's not here because it's bad, but it's because it's been way overpriced and way overhyped. It's not bad, but it's not that good either. I mean, frankly, it's not terribly good. It is kind of a little boring actually to me, and I don't know. I just don't like this type. Maybe it is also the fact that I have tried the original. Just so you know, I have tried it, and it got stuck on my hand for like a couple of days, and I hated it. Just wanted to get it off as quickly as possible, and I didn't like it at all. I was like, what? This is Aventus. This is that, famous, like legendary Creed Aventus. And I was like, oh man, you gotta be kidding me. To charge like $500 for this. Are you crazy? So yeah, this is just not, you know, I would probably have given it something like, I don't know, 6 or 7, not more than that, really. So it is very, very overrated, in my opinion. I mean, overhyped would be probably a better word because, but yeah, I mean, some have also, I mean, rated, quite many people have rated a little too high. And while there have been also critics who have said that it's not, as good as its hype, there are still people who insist that it is very good. And and all right, fair enough. That's their own opinion, their taste. Right, and finally, number one, don't have because I would never buy it. That's how much I hate it. You can probably guess which one it is. This, for me, this fragrance stands for everything that I hate about modern society. All right, first, let that be said. It is a typical fragrance of a young, kind of rather stupid man. Like rather, like thick guy who doesn't want to think and just give me something strong that will last and that feels fresh. I don't know really how that can feel fresh, actually, that fragrance. I'm talking about the original Dior Sauvage, right? So, when I tried it, I, of course, heard about it, and, Johnny Depp and all that, stuff, the commercial side, so I expected something really good, of course. You know, you buy the hype, of course. You mean, and you think since Johnny Depp is doing advertising for this, it gotta be good. But no, then I go and try it in the store, and it's like something like I'm hit with the most obnoxious kind of scent, smell that's possible, like a chemical, toxic, whatever kind of smell, like a chemical weapon almost. And I'm like standing there, and I'm in shock. I was in shock. I couldn't believe it. Like, this is Dior Sauvage. This is Dior Sauvage. Really, really. No way, man. No way. So, yeah, I just couldn't believe. Then I later on I tried again just to be certain. I was like, maybe it was a bad bottle. Maybe the air was not good, or that paper, whatever, that spray on was not good, or whatever. And I tried again, same thing. I hate it. I hate it. It's like a combination of like a really bad hairspray and something chemical. It's so chemical, very synthetic. It is very, you know, just suffocating. You might say suffocating. Dior, however, Sauvage Elixir is something else, but it also is still too strong. But it's strong in a good way, at least, alright, in a better way. This one is strong in the worst kind of way possible, alright. Your Sauvage is terrible. And I can't stand when people talk about how good it is, how it's gotten too much hate and blah blah blah. Yeah, it's gotten too much hate because people are not, crazy. I mean, people who know this, who have been around fragrances for a while, and they are out there on Reddit and other, places like that, other, yeah, social web, so platforms. I mean, so of course you will have a lot of people saying, "What the hell is this? This is what they are trying to sell to us as the fragrance, like the ultimate, god of fragrances for men." Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. And Dior should know better. I would really, if I was, their CEO or whatever, if I was just a part of the team, I would be ashamed to put out something like that. Really, I would. So they have kind of rectified a little. They have kind of mended the damage slightly with the elixir, but still, it's not enough. I mean, both the EDT and EDP Sauvage are just terrible. So yeah. There's no coming back from that, but still, fools will always love it, and People with bad taste will love it, and people like Jeremy will love it always. He has a refill bottle even. Yeah, so there you have it. Those are my top five most overrated or overhyped fragrances ever. Alright, I hope you will enjoy or yeah, enjoy this video in some way. If not, what can I do? Alright, bye.